Hello again, it's Eddie. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be, as Sabrina Carpenter would say, very short and sweet. It was supposed to be a traditional video, and then I started having my partner make me a new marker shelf, which means that my desk looks like a disaster. And all of my markers are everywhere, which you would think would help for randomization. Yes, for having random markers to choose from, because I was going to do a 3-marker challenge. Forgot to say that. You would think that would help, yes. However, it's a war zone in there. It doesn't look good. There's no clean spot to film in a way that would look nice and pretty and good. So we're not doing that. Maybe instead, I thought I would do like another kind of randomization thing. That being, I love a good monster girl maker. Don't we all? Don't we all? It's one of my favorite things to do. It's one of my favorite illustration types, monsters, aliens, fantasy colors, amazing, perfect, wonderful. So I thought I would go into Google and I would generate a random number between 1 through 10, and then I would cycle through the different options on Monster Girl Maker, with some exceptions to if I don't want to do a certain type of thing, I'm just not, because I like to have fun on my channel. I like to make art that I want to make. Do I want to challenge sometimes? Yes, absolutely. Do I want to make something that wouldn't be fun? No. So we're not going to do that. So I went through most of the categories. I did 2 separate eyes. I did different hair, different bangs, etc., etc. So for example, if I wanted to do the eyes, I would generate a number between 1 through 10, and then I would hit the randomization option. Like if I got the eye 6, I would randomize it 6 times, and then whatever it landed on, that's the eye we're going with. So that's what I did, and we ended up with this character here. I love her. Please disregard all the colors. When I originally did this, I was just going to do it one randomize the whole thing, and then that added random colors to everything, and I didn't know how to get them off. So we're not doing those colors, but we are following this particular vibe. Another thing I do want to be fully transparent about, some things I did randomize multiple times, because if something drastically changed the vibe or covered up entirely a different feature, like for example the mouth, if I randomized an accessory that completely covered the mouth, I'm not going to do that, because I did the mouth for a reason, so that I could randomize it and have it be an element in the piece. So if that happened, then I would just use the same number and generate it 7 times again. It wasn't like I would randomize it and then I would go, oh, I didn't like that, and then like pick a different one. It was like it had to be whatever number that it landed on, and then if I thought it fit the vibe, then I left it there. I will say, for the most part, I think I only did that for the shirt, the back hair, and the accessories. The back hair mainly because I just wanted something that was going to be more interesting, and it kept giving me like flat straight hair and like nothing of intrigue, so I was like, come on, give me a little something. And then I think I did it once for the bangs because it covered up the earrings, and the earrings were so cute that I was like, what's the point of that? No, we're keeping them, they're adorable. So anyways, we have our illustration here. I will say the biggest part of this illustration, the struggle that I had the most, was not at all the randomization aspect, because I actually really liked most of the especially like just the initial random burst of things. It looked so cool. I wish I had recorded it, but this filming session is chaotic enough. I wish I could get into it, but it's far too much. And like I said, I'm trying to do a short video to make this easier on me in the future editing Eddie, who's probably editing this at like 9 p.m. So sorry, King. Anyways, I liked all of the initial like vibes. Like 90% of the time it was like the first thing that it generated. I was like, okay, we can rock with this, we can work with this. So randomizing it, putting a character together, easy. The actual drawing nearly killed me. I have been tied to nothing but line art and rendering so much recently, which means that I am very, 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 very rusty with my sketching. It's been so much of a struggle. It's been so stressful. It's been chaotic. It's been insane. It's been far too much to not be able to sketch. So I like being able to sketch again, but oh no, it has been a long time, and I'm like itching to draw. So it was very hard to get into the mind space of, I need to do a sketch, I need to do a draw. I'm stressed. I also toyed around with randomizing a color palette. I can't remember if I decided to do that in the end. If I did, you guys will obviously see the color palette on screen. But I do know, as always, rendering is my most favoriteest part. There is nothing that could make me not enjoy rendering. I really, I really have to say, no matter what the illustration looks like, as soon as I start rendering, I am at peace, I am comfortable, I am happy. I will start to say, oh, I really like this piece actually, once I get into the rendering stage. It doesn't matter if I'm like screaming, crying, pulling my hair out, stomping my feet, like actually throwing a tantrum over how terrible a sketch or a line work might look. The minute I start throwing color onto it, oh, she's perfect. She's iconic even. We love it. So rendering, easy peasy. So fun. I feel like I want to do an updated rendering tutorial, but I don't really think that much has changed about my rendering, if anything. I have a tutorial up on my page already, so if you guys are newer to the channel, because I've noticed ever since I've started doing bi-weekly uploads that I've been getting a little bit more engagement again. Hi. Hello, nice to see you. So like if you're newer and YouTube's finally showing me to people again, I do have a tutorial. It's the candy cane one. I have several candy cane. That's wrong. Candy corn. I have a little candy corn demon that I did a tutorial on. I have several tutorials, but that's the most recent one. That's the most accurate one. That's the one you need to go to if you're curious about how I render. But yeah, I love how she turned out because of by the very nature of that she's a monster girl. They literally cannot go wrong here. I cannot have a bad time when I'm illustrating a monster of any variety. So this was very fun to do. If you guys want to see me randomize other types of characters, perhaps let me know. If you want to see me do like full bodies, please don't make me do that. But if you want to see it, if you want to push me, dare me, perhaps I will. Let me know down below. If you guys want to see any other challenges in general from this channel, if you guys want to see me try out different styles, if you guys want to see me try out different literally anything, let me know below because I need video ideas. I planned them all out last year and I was fried this year. I just can't think of anything. So if you guys have anything you desperately want to see me tackle, anything you desperately want to see me try, please let me know. I also want to say huge shout out to all my patrons on screen here. You guys are amazing. You guys are beautiful. You know I'm obsessed with you. I love you very much. You guys enable me to make all of these little monsters. Fun fact, that's what the Patreon is this year. A whole bunch of monsters. Which actually, if you're one of my patrons and you're listening, there's been a change of plans. So we're still keeping the rainbow vibe, okay? We're still keeping the rainbow vibe. You know, January I did white and black. I'm thinking, what if every single month we do main color and then accent color smooths into the next color? So like this month's color is pink, so like little accents of red, and then next month is red and then little accents of orange. Instead of doing, because I was like, oh, I'll do monochrome, like just the one color, and then I was like, oh, I could do complementary colors. I think if we just like slowly blend into the rainbow, it will be so cute and so iconic. Also, if you're a patron, I'm gonna make a poll later. I'm gonna go on there, and I can say this because it's not gonna be a Patreon exclusive poll, because I want people who aren't currently patrons to be able to participate in, to decide if they want to receive February's reward. I can't decide between a Cupid and a succubus, so expect to see that poll. And if I forget, several of you know where to DM me. Hit me with a stick. Tell me to go post that poll if I forgot. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for sitting here and watching my silly little videos. It genuinely does mean so much to me, and it is very helpful as a small artist, as an artist in general. It is amazing to see people that want to sit here and support my work and like watch me do goofy little things on the line. It is very nice. It is very sweet of you. If you like this illustration, don't forget to like the video. If you want to see this illustration in like more solid depth, maybe check out my Instagram. What? I remember I have an Instagram? That's crazy. Everywhere Eddie Scribs, except for Twitter, because I don't have a Twitter. I don't know how to use it. It scares me. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.